T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All three engines up and burning. 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
Coach on Fire Radio.
I am the tiger, dancing through the fire. I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar.
Good evening, everyone. I hope that you're all great today. It is a holiday Monday here in Canada, and you have got me live on the radio. I have no guest today, just me, because I wanted to come in here and talk to you today about the profitability of your business. Now, this show is all about the money. It's show me the money, all money. So what is the money? Where does the money come from? It comes from you being an employee, or you winning the lottery, or you having a profitable business. And a profitable business is very different from a lot of businesses that I see that look at the top line revenue number as their gauge of success. So, thank you for joining me. I hope that this topic is of interest to you and that it generates some conversation with your accountant, with your business coach, with your partner, whoever it is that helps you look at the numbers in your business. I hope that this acts as a catalyst to you having a conversation. So, I want to talk to you right now about the myth of the $1 million launch. Otherwise known as a $1 million launch is actually a failure. And I don't like to use the word failure because I think failure is subjective. But I think we've all, anybody who is in business and on the internet has seen the $1 million launch, the 7-figure launch, the all these kind of terms that are bandied about as a sign of success. And that can often lead us into the realm of judgment and comparison. And judgment and comparison is a low vibe place to be. It is a low frequency place to live. And so I don't want you to be there. So I want to share with you in real time, real value. This is real life. I want to share with you what a $1 million launch often looks like from the back office. So this is something that not a lot of people will do, to be honest, because it's kind of like showing the behind the curtain scenes. It's like pulling the curtain back and seeing the Wizard of Oz. And a lot of people don't like that. And I feel like unless you're willing to do that and be super authentic and real about the numbers, you are robbing yourself and others from an opportunity to learn and grow a profitable business. So let's break it down. $1 million launch. So, somebody has, even if it was a $10,000 program, right? I don't know what the price point is. It ranges, right? I've seen $1 million launches based off of a $3,000 product, and I've seen them off of a 10, and I've seen them off of a 50. But it is a product or service. It is not usually the under $1,000, under a $2,000 price point, right? So what does that take? Even if it was a $50,000 product, that takes a lot of promotion. That takes joint ventures. So what does that mean? Well, right off the bat, in order to reach that many people, well, one, you have to have a huge list. And two, you'll have to have affiliates or joint ventures that are are also pushing your thing. They're also pushing your product or your service or your program. So what's the cost of that? Well, right off the top, that's 50%. Standard affiliate or joint venture fee is 50%. So immediately you are down to $500,000. Now, maybe not 100% of your sales are through affiliate, but I would say a substantial amount of your sales in $1 million launch, in a 7-figure launch, are brought in through affiliate or joint venture. So even if it was you reached a quarter of those people with your own list and your own promotion, 3/4 of that are your affiliate or your joint ventures. So right off the top, 50% is going to that. So that cuts you down to 500,000, or maybe it's 600,000, right? 650, say. And then you're going to have that second tier affiliate. Now, what is that, you ask? Because that is something that a lot of people out there online aren't aware of. Unless you run large promotions, you might not be aware that there's a second tier affiliate. So, say I am an affiliate for Joe Bloggs' program. Well, I'm going to get 50% of the sales of whatever my community buy into Joe Bloggs' program. So, however, what I could also do as an affiliate is to introduce my friend Jane and my friend Tom to the program owner and say these two would be amazing affiliates. Now I'm going to get 10%. 10% standard second tier affiliate fee. Across the board standard. So now I'm losing 10%. If I'm Joe Bloggs' the owner, right? I'm now losing 10% and 50%. So I'm now losing 60% of any sales that go through that. Those two people, Jane and Tom. Well, there's a whole nother chunk of money. And then if you have this many affiliates to reach $1 million launch, you've got to have a lot. You will need an affiliate manager. There is no way you as Joe Bloggs can manage the promotion of your program and all the affiliates and the second tier affiliates and your own business. You will need an affiliate manager. Well, standard rate for an affiliate manager is 10%. 10% of the sales is going to go straight to the affiliate manager. Well, oh my God. So that's now 70% of my sales out the door. Before I've even blinked an eye, 70% is gone. So now maybe I'm down to $300,000 left for me. Well, then there's payment processing fees. 3%. If you've got huge volume, you may be able to negotiate that down a little bit, but 3% is pretty standard, right? So you've lost 3% right off the bat. Then there's the launch manager. Launch manager can range in their fee. Now, they don't usually get paid as a percentage of sales because they want to get paid regardless of what you sell. But it usually can be a fee of around 5 to 10%. So there's another 5 or 10%. Then there's all the other people involved. So there's a copywriter. There's a Facebook ads manager. There's the Facebook ads costs. There's the Instagram specialist. There's the Instagram advertising costs. There's the tech costs. So maybe you use Infusionsoft. Maybe you use Kajabi. There's all of those costs involved. There's the people who run the software. So there's the Infusionsoft manager who's, working behind the scenes on your funnel and stuff. There's all the costs that go into the production of the program. So there's the videographer, there's probably a photo shoot. So there's actual stock photos that you need, and then there's a fee for a photographer. There could be a strategist involved. Maybe you're you believe in, your energetic output. And so you want to make sure that you and your team are super high vibe and everything you're like focusing on, you're tapping into the laws of the universe. And so maybe you want Reiki, a launch specialist for Reiki. Maybe you want a launch specialist for, aligning your spiritual vision, all these extra things. There could be, at this level, there could be a launch accountant. All of these fees add up. And what I'm promising you, because I have seen it with clients, is that off of $1 million launch, often we are lucky if the client ends up with $30,000. Now that's heartbreaking. But unfortunately, that is the cost of doing business. Now, I want you to balance this with the fact that any business that does $1 million in revenue off of one revenue stream needs a team. Out there in the world, when businesses are doing $1 million in revenue off of a revenue stream, it has things in place. It has structure. It has costs. So this is where we look at the profitability of your business. Now, for Joe Blogs doing this big launch and having this product and selling this thing, the opportunity to really make some money comes in him teaching other people how to have $1 million launch. So that opens up a whole nother can of worms, because I want you, if you are investing in coaching services, investing in programs, I want you to do your due diligence and ensure that the people that you're hiring to get this advice from actually have profitable businesses. If somebody did not make money off of a launch and they're telling you the top line revenue number, oh yeah, I had a 7-figure launch. Your next question should be, what was the profitability? What was your margin? How much money did you pocket out of this? That's the real question. Top line revenue numbers do not matter. They are purely a stake, like a post in the sand. They are a point that we recognize and go from, but they do not mean anything about your business except for you have a wide reach. That's what $1 million launch means. It means you know a lot of people. So if you are considering investing in business coaching or enrolling in a program, do your due diligence, do your homework, and ask that business owner, what did that launch look like? How much profit did they make? What was the behind the scenes? Pull back the curtain for me. Now, if somebody is authentically providing this service, I will teach you how to have $1 million launch. That is fantastic if they've done it and it was profitable. And I promise you, they will not have a problem pulling back the curtain. They will not have a problem at all. They will be proud of what they've done and they will share it with you. I know a lot of business owners who are in this position, and when we cover ourselves and we are not genuine and authentic, that's the problem. That is the person that you should be wary of. So just always ask that. Oh, awesome. There's another train. That's so great. I love live radio when there's trains. The train